Do 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 do. Another successful landing. Um, I don't know about you. Maybe I don't know if other people suffer from this. Anytime I go from a drastic climate change, my body seems to suffer for a few days. I was literally getting sunburned, and it was boiling hot down down in South Florida. And when I came up here, as soon as I landed here in Lexington, it started snowing, and there's like 3 inches of snow, and it's just like really cold and miserable out. So that always kind of does something to me, not in a good way. I love living my life on the premise of doing the opposite of people that I don't really respect. Other people think that they're entitled to stuff. I don't think I'm entitled to anything. And I made a video like 3 days ago called Don't Watch This Video. And I did ask for donations then, and I wanted to really say thank you a whole lot. I counted a total of 84 different donations from people. It could be 86 or a couple more when I check in there, but I really wanted to say thanks, and I mean that sincerely. I really appreciate that a lot. I love the fact that the articles and the books that I write are free. People keep telling me that I should charge for the books. I do make like a suggested donation on the book, but books that are on topics of metaphysics, unless it's a paid-for translation, and I do paid-for translations of Pali and Greek, not recently, because I'm so busy. I've been asked many times to do a paid-for translation. It just is extremely time-consuming. But the reason why I don't charge, and I've never mentioned this in a video that I know of, is that it's profane to do that. If one is a true metaphysician, everybody has to make a living, to pay the bills and feed yourself and stuff like that. But it is ignoble and profane to write books on fundamental ontological understanding, i.e. metaphysics, and charge for it. There's a fundamental unholy nature about doing that, and that's the reason why I don't. Because I am a Neoplatonic monist. Most people don't know what a monist is, but like Pythagoreans, the Platonists, Neoplatonists. It's also called Advaita Vedanta. Doesn't matter what you call it, but anyway, I'm a Neoplatonic Platonist, and I don't fundamentally believe in that, even though it takes an exhausting amount of my time to write articles on that. But the purpose of this video, and I'm trying to keep it short, is that I wanted to say thanks, and it might take me a while to get off my knees or to get down and bow down truly. And it wouldn't make it for a very good video. I don't have enough room if I push this chair back. So since I don't have enough room to push the chair back, I'll actually do it here and say thanks to the people, and also those that can't for whatever reason. Wanted to say thank you. I'm also too appreciative. It didn't have to be a donation. I wanted to say thanks to anybody and everybody that did make a donation. I'm bowing, not on my knees, just because there's not enough room to scoot this chair back, but I bow down in thanks to you. And I'm appreciative of myself for making this video, because it is exactly something different than what others would do, at least in the arena of what I do. I don't really have an arena in metaphysics, but like the other photography channel YouTube people that just feel really entitled and post a lot of affiliate links, and they're just not appreciative, and at least they never come off that way to me at all, and I think they probably come off the same way to you, but I could be wrong. But I just really wanted to say thank you. I actually mean that from the bottom of my heart. I have a heart somewhere right over here. But so thank you. I really wanted to say thank you. I think it might take me 2 or 3 days to get adjusted to this horrific weather that is out here right now. Because I went from like steaming hot, well, not steaming hot, but 80 plus degrees, wearing shorts and stuff, to like, don the winter coat jacket. It's just horrible outside. Really cold out. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I showed people this prototype. I've already given this away to a patron. This is just a crude prototype of the type of camera straps that I'm going to make. Ironically enough, the smaller stuff is a much bigger pain to make than the larger stuff like bags. The bags take longer, but they're much less of a pain. The smaller an item is when it comes to leatherworking, the more of a pain it is to make. So, this is very lightweight, and it's very tough, and I think people would like to have this type of camera strap. A bunch of people have already told me that they would. But this one's already spoken for. This was my prototype that I came up with. There are 7 pieces of leather in this that have to be stitched, and that's all hand cut. You have to hand cut it, and after you stitch it, actually you have to glue them to get them aligned up, then you stitch it, and then you actually have to wax it and moisturize it to break it in. And it's really time consuming. People don't realize how much time it takes to make a small leather item. It's just like, oh, it's just nothing. It's just a camera strap. How hard could that be? It's really time consuming. It's a real pain in the butt. The time spent on the sewing machine is, well, it's not an enormous amount of time. It's, you really got to line up the stitching, I could just like, do it like wham. But that wouldn't look good. It's hard to make something that's both very lightweight and yet extremely tough. And there's a lot of camera straps that are just horrible messes on eBay that are like $200 and $300. I don't know what I'm going to sell this for. I don't know if people will be interested in buying it. Some people said that they would be. I know I love the hell out of it. I got hundreds of different types of camera straps. I've owned many, way more camera straps than most people. So I know what I want. I want something that's lightweight, and it's very lightweight, and extremely durable and tough, and yet extremely soft. The back of this is almost felted. It's really soft against the back of your neck. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to charge for it yet. People may or may not be interested. Some people are. I don't know how many. I can tell you what, though, I am not looking forward to cutting out all the pieces it takes to make this thing. I'm not. I'm just not. To cut leather strips with the leather strip device, it's quite a chore. You got to get down on your knees on the ground. At least I do. Man, it's just... Anyway, thank you for anybody that made a donation. I really appreciate it. Warm thank yous. Gonna take a day or two for the tattooed monkey to get back to normal. I was working every day that I was on vacation. Every day. I had a total of like 48 hours in those 10 days that I was off to like rest. Just like walk on the beach and go do this, what I did on the beach, walking on. That was my rest. Oh, I'm serious. Serious about that. Thank you.